listening to Goons, Games, and Gear, the sexiest gaming podcast in the world.
Okay, if everything worked, and I'm praying it did, we should be live in a new format. And by format, I mean there's 4 of us, and it's a new software we're using, and I'm gonna fingers crossed, toes crossed that everything's gonna work out. So how's it going, guys?
We're at least live, so that's
okay.
good.
We're already winning since we got to this point, but
audio check,
the
Derek.
struggles to get here.
I heard you talk.
Rob,
it hasn't caught up to me talking yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello,
I'm here.
Buffering. Okay.
Okay.
All right, keep going. I'll
perfect. Yeah, so we're back. So just a few updates here. I broke my microphone for an unboxing video for Blue Baby of Isaac. Actually, hold on. Right here. It was awesome. I'm gonna put it up to the camera. It's from YouTube's. I love it, and it's got a little poop, which makes it all the more magical. Isaac's coming soon, but I broke my Blue Yeti, which had been lasting for like 7 years. It was kind of an emotional experience because I had that like at like my first house. Well, not my house, but the house I lived in when I was a kid, and to like my 8 different apartments, and then I broke it, you know. But now I'm literally fully immersed in Elgato. I got the mic, I got 2 stream decks, I got the foot pedal, I've got a new webcam from them. They should be sponsoring me at this point because I already got all their products. So that's cool. And yeah, needless to say, I wasn't expecting to drop like 200 on new equipment, but kind of happy about it. Also, anyone else listening, it's a new background because I'm not on my normal PC. So it's actually my gaming setup without the green screen, but with this new webcam and there's no like motion blurriness, I feel a lot more comfortable having this show some of my nerd stuff. Got my like handsome Squidward headset holder, which I value dearly. You can kind of see Broly, which Derek we got at the last convention, which is like one of my prized possessions. Like that's one of the things I take with me in a fire. Can't see my amiibos or anything like that, but anyway, I'm super happy about it. Just want to explain it to the crowd. What do you guys got going on? Anything? Any updates? Anything you want to share?
I've got a Displacer Beast kitten. His name is Sir DeMonte Wiggles.
I don't think anyone has any follow-up questions.
I mean, I picked up some plushes as well. I mean, I can show them off if anybody's ever interested in
this derpy shark, and he's holding a
Monster Hunter. Let me just kind of.
I just want to
pop my headset off here real quick.
This podcast is 5 billion times better with video, so you should absolutely be watching us on Spotify or
you
YouTube.
could see all the stupid stuff we buy and waste our money on.
Yeah, waste our money. Yeah, we love it. Double checking. I sent in an internal message, but Derek, we good?
Yeah, everybody was heard.
Yeah, okay. So, no, me and Derek have some beef this week. Okay, we got into a fight. He said a Yo Mama joke that triggered me.
I started a second channel. It's called Games, Goons, and Gears. And I'm a rival now. Right, we made up, so I deleted it for now. Until I come back.
Right. I'm sorry, Robin. You showed off your plushes, which is cool. Yeah, so I don't know. Just want to give a couple of... Derek, show off the Magic Cart hat. Wait, did you show off last time? Or...
I showed it in like a random video we made. I don't even remember which one.
I love it. I'm kind of jealous. I actually wish I got that when you...
Magic Cart eats my brain now.
I wish it was the shiny one.
As another quick like shout out and like status update and everything, I officially want to say congratulations to Jeff and Laura for getting married. New Orleans was a great time. It allowed me to be my debaucherous self and still enjoy. Nothing quite like walking down the street drinking an open beer and not having to get like put it in a brown bag or worry about what the hell is going to happen to you.
I sadly don't have any sound effects, or else I would have put like the congratulations.
I forgot
the.
Congratulations!
Friends getting married. Let's go. I gave myself motion sickness by moving my head slightly. Good time.
Yeah, I have a headache now.
Getting older sucks.
I hate it.
I forgot to bring it up, but George is designated chat viewer, so he will handle all comments. That is his new role. Anything that's important, George, you bring it up. With this new software, again, this is a test run, but I sadly can't bring up comments onto stream like last time, but hey, that's why we got some people here. So, that's all we got. If we want to start getting to the news, right? We good?
Yeah, news sounds good to me.
So it looks like my chat is good on YouTube while I have that up and running. However, I can't stream it while I'm doing the live cast,
right.
But my chat should be live. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Hey, Brackley, what's going on? Good morning to you.
Let's get this started. Yeah. So let's talk about it. Last time we talked about GameStop, George went a drunk tirade, which I thought was hilarious, but needed to be a little more coherent. We actually had a meeting after that, not like an AA meeting, but more of a.
It was kind of an AA meeting.
It was kind of an AA meeting. Let's be honest.
Let's not drink. Let's not text. Let's just kind of keep it to the podcast. But yeah. Anyway, so GameStop is literally overhauling its rewards program. It's raised by $10, which is insanity to me. 25? Are you fucking joking? Yeah, I'm starting it now.
Oh yeah, it wasn't me.
That's just ridiculous. That is insane. The changes are now so you get 5% off all pre-owned games, which I don't think that changed, did it?
Nope.
Okay, 5% off all collectibles, including Pokemon cards. Did that change?
Actually, the 5% off is actually only half of the discount customers used to get for pro memberships 5 years ago.
Yeah, I know. That's
yeah, it used to be 10% off.
Nothing.
It used to be 10% off pre-owned games. The 5% off collectibles is new.
5% off of all product warranties,
which doesn't mean anything because I mean, yeah, they upped their GPG prices to like $5 per game.
What?
But, yeah, GPGs are now like $4.99 for the game protection. Now, the only time that would be worth it is for their PRPs, but again, as discussed last time, their PRPs are a joke because they will tell you it covers physical damage, and last I was there, it does not. And it's a replacement, but once you use it, you have to buy one. So if you use their product replacement within 3 months, right? Like 30 days is the return policy. After 30 days, if you use your protection, like your product replacement plan, that's it. You're out the rest of the year. You have to buy another one. And that's absolutely ridiculous to me. If you pay for a year on a controller, you should get a free controller throughout the entire year.
Yeah, I agree. 5% off all warranty, like you said. 5% off clearance items again. And 5% off GameStop brand gear. Woo!
Which is and while it does say like PC gaming accessories, you have to specifically purchase Atrix. I believe that's the current GameStop brand. And 9 times out of 10, you can just wait and Razer will have a better deal, or Corsair or something. So
what? They just knocked off like a letter off of a League of Legends champion and called it good?
Yep, pretty much. They didn't knock a letter off. They altered one of the A's to T, so it's ATTRIX instead of AATROX for Aatrox. And that is the only way to pronounce that champion's name, and you can fight me on it.
Hey, can I copy your homework real quick? Yeah, sure. Just change a couple of things.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
So, at the very least, they're keeping the $5 coupon. That had to be updated, but that's like the only good news. But they're $10 extra for basically nothing. And the kicker is that now your points expire after 12 months if they aren't used. That is insanity. How could you possibly make that change on a $10 price hike?
Well, here, real quick. Not even just that, right? Regarding the points, something that most people don't know. If you let your pro membership lapse by like a month or two, they will automatically start the second you become a free member. We used to refer to it as basic membership, but then we were told we're not allowed to do that because, it's calling people out.
They're not basic bitches.
Yeah. The second you become a basic member and you don't pay for your account anymore, every month it's auto redeeming you a $5 coupon. Or if you have like 50,000 points saved up, it will give you a $50 off coupon. At least it used to, automatically if you let your account membership lapse. So it's automatically using your points, but it doesn't tell you that it's using your points.
I don't like that it's not telling you it's using your points, but when it lapses, I can kind of understand that, like, because when you're paying for the membership, that includes the points. I don't expect someone to hold those points if I'm not a member anymore.
Right. It basically deactivated the account. Like you just lost everything.
Right. I have had when I worked there, I have had like members and customers wait because they were a little short because they used their points for rewards coupons and stuff. They were waiting to save up that 15,000 points to get their free membership for a pro card again. And it automatically deducted 5,000 points on them or 10,000 points, whatever they had. And then they had to start saving up again or pay out the $15 in cash or credit, whatever, but out of pocket. I've made my thoughts on this company well known at this point. I think it's another example, right? Like you're the one thing that you want people to get is your pro membership, and now you're going to up it by $10 and reduce the discounts and start losing people's memberships and stuff, like your points. It's a bad look, and I bet you're going to blame developers or some other thing or whatever for your lack of sales and customer base.
Did GameStop give a reason why they're making this change? Like at all?
Dying.
Because they're dying. That's
right. That's fair. Rob, as someone who literally never used a GameStop, how does this make you feel?
I mean, it's kind of cathartic to see them shooting themselves in the foot like this. I really like that complimentary subscriptions to their print version of Game Informer.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Not an option for customers to buy going forward. You have to go digital.
Yep. The magazine's dead.
Oh, another great thing to note.
I love Game Informer. Yeah.
Yeah. Another great thing to note is that if you currently have a pro membership, they used to do a thing where you can essentially stack your pro membership. You can buy a couple years in the future just to keep re-upping it, and you get that $5 sign up bonus or whatever, like the $5 coupon. GameStop employees are currently being told that they are not allowed to stack memberships. So if your membership is running out soon, you are not allowed, or now might be the best time to do it.
No, it's already over. I mean, this article was on the 23rd, and 25, I believe, was the cutoff.
Yeah, they said not to communicate the changes until May 23rd.
May 23rd.
That's disgusting. That's actually gross.
And what?
Good thing
June
my pro card's
1st
good
is
till 2027.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We'll roll out on June 27th with existing memberships being phased out as they come up for renewal. So yeah.
I'm sorry. Can we talk about that for a second? Why is it? What?
Okay, so GameStop has done a lot of promos where, if you sign up for your reward, renew your card, you got 15,000 points. So essentially, the renewal was free because you just would use your 15,000 points and then get them back. So I would do it every time they did it, and then I'd renew my card every year because we worked there for free. So my card's good for 6 more years.
I'm sorry. I personally just made a mistake and misread it. George, you are in the right because this is actually rolling out on June 27th.
Right.
So what they're doing is incredibly shady still. In fact, even worse.
Yeah, the GameStop subreddit is full of people with both customers and employees here that are furious with the overhaul because of the 66% price increase and the fact that points will now automatically expire.
I can tell you right now,
I know I had points on my account, and honestly, I don't really go to GameStop anymore because I just digitally download my stuff, or I just...
Well, hold on. You know what I used my points on today? I used them all today. I used it on Lord of the Rings Gollum. Okay.
Really?
I made sure to cash in those points. Yeah. 35,000 points went to Lord of the Rings Gollum, all right?
So I want to make a few notes here. One,
yes, I bought Gollum. First
you're,
note, I know.
you're the first person
2
to
out of 10
Gollum.
game. Yes, yeah. I know.
I'm excited to watch this, for what it's worth.
I'm so excited to play it. I'm more excited than Tears of the Kingdom, honestly. I can't wait for this train wreck.
This is just I can't think of it like a GameStop employee who's happy with any changes the company ever makes, and I genuinely feel bad for GameStop employees. George, let's not clap into the mic, but continue.
Yes, sorry, my bad. Let's talk about that for a second, because for the first time in a while, GameStop did report that it has made its first profitable quarter in several years. After running through an influx of old inventory and laying off a bunch of employees, that also constitute that when Derek and I worked for the company, we were told everything that you do, if you are working, you get paid for. So if you are a manager or an assistant manager and one of your key holders calls you, when the next shift that you work, you are to go in and punch yourself in for the time of that phone call, because taking a phone call constitutes as working, even if you're off the clock. People are being fired over that, saying you're manipulating your punches, so we're letting you go. And the company is in such a bad place that it will not even sit down and have a video call with its employees. It will text them to terminate them. Termination via text message. That's how great this company is doing.
I've never heard of that. But I mean, to be fair, I've heard people quitting through text.
Nope.
But never getting fired through text.
I have a on brand, like 100%. Somebody had told me today that they were fired from GameStop via text, and their district manager said, to expedite the conversation between us and so that there's really no need for a conversation back and forth, we are releasing you from GameStop effective immediately.
Wait, and you know them?
Yes, I know them personally.
Goodness gracious.
That's
So that's our next monthly quota of reporting on GameStop shooting themselves in the foot.
I mean, I'm not done ranting for a second here, because the fact is that like I haven't used the points because they used to have great offerings for the points, like exclusive like collectibles and stuff.
Yeah,
there used to be actually cool stuff. Now it sucks. Yeah, like now it's just like, oh, $20 or like no, I'm sorry, like $2 off, $5 off.
Yep, nope. All you can really redeem your points for at this point is coupons for, discounts and stuff. And don't worry, pro members, you will still get your pro day events, which are maybe once a quarter. And 9 times out of 10, the deals are for people who don't have a pro membership to get them to sign up for a pro membership. So they'll do that, buy 3, get 1 free pre-owned game. And if you have a pro membership at that point, cool. But it only really helps the people who don't have a pro, so that you can sign up for a pro membership and pay the same amount as like on a day-to-day basis. Like, that's it.
GameStop, there's no one who can replace. I mean,
I can tell you right now too, the one perk I wanted with this, if they were like ever gonna like increase it or whatever, or make like a higher tier, where's the free shipping for online orders? Because for me to have to hit that $60 minimum for it is ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree. No, that is ridiculous.
It is. Like, you pay for the membership, especially if they're going to up it to $25 a year.
Right.
With no physical Game Informer anymore. You have to subscribe to that separately.
Because they're not charging, right? Like the point of like buying the Pro card was that like you were buying this magazine subscription. Now you're buying nothing, right? Like, yeah, I mean, there's like a digital magazine that they have writers and stuff for, but like I don't know, it's like it's not the same. I want like a physical magazine. Like these 5% discounts are literally nothing. Like what's 5% off of like anything. A pre-owned game's $54.99, right? Like, right. Hold on, let me. Everybody's gonna hear my keyboard for a second. 5% off of 54. Oh, sorry, games increased $64.99 because that's how much a pre-owned game is.
Yep.
It will bring your game down to $61.74, so $3. Which I guess whatever, that's okay, but
that's
it's not
an
enough.
awful lot of hoopla, if you ask me.
Right, it's garbage. It's like, where's the 10% off? Right, we used to get 10% off with the pro membership off of pre-owned. Just bring that back. Like, we don't need this 5% off this other garbage. I mean, yeah, I guess it's nice for like people who go to GameStop to buy just collectibles, but like, I don't know, it's just garbage.
Like almost every year they get progressively worse, and I'm telling you, I'm not for $25 to me, it's not worth it. It was $15. Like with that $5 coupon.
Yeah, at least if I went 3 months out of the year, which of course I'm going to, and use 3 of the $5 coupons, there you go. It's worth it.
25. But yeah, so like basically now you have to, now 5 months out of the year, you have to go there.
Yep.
To justify the purchase and purchase something, mind you. And I think you mentioned you can't even use that 5% coupon online, right? It has to be in store.
The $5 coupon?
Yeah.
Yep.
They changed it. You can use it online now. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess when they realized
originally couldn't, but yeah.
Like because $60. Oh my, that was, like you said, that was the most egregious change. It was 35. It was 35 minimum before for shipping, for free shipping, and now it's like 70 or even 60.
$60. Yeah,
that's insane. Insane.
Yeah, you have to order almost double what you originally had to.
Well, basically, they force your hand. Like you have to buy a new. You have to make sure you at least buy a new game or 2 pre-owned games, which is really what they want.
That is exactly what they want. Yeah.
Right. They force you to buy 2 pre-owned games. Like, oh, I want to. You know what? I want to hit this. I want to hit the gritty and then do a dab now. Dab.
Sorry, are you like 30 going on 12? It was really hard to tell for a second there.
Yeah, that's right. GameStop, you're killing me, man. I try and go in and get something, and you're making it worse and worse. Like, first of all, why does my GameStop store have the worst dog poop fig pins? Always clearance. There's only like 2. I go to Derek's. They usually have something cool or something. Mine.
And where's the boo fig pin? All right, just release it already. I know you have it.
But yeah, give us a super boo fig pin. You promised.
Are you kidding? People are still waiting for statues that they pre-ordered 5 years ago.
Dude, one day I'll get it. Don't worry, it's fine.
When are you gonna
It's
get your
only
I think my fondest memory
you.
of. Oh, sorry. I think my fondest memory of GameStop is if there was like every like one odd once in a blue moon chance I would stop in a GameStop, they'd be like, yeah, we noticed that you still have a pre-order in our system for Halo, the Master Chief Collection. And I think about it, I'm like, what? When did? So they can do all this, but they can remember some yokel ass pre-order I had back when I still had my Xbox One before I traded it for a Super Nintendo.
So, my fondest memory of GameStop? When I took my work keys and I slammed them on the counter and went, I'm out. That's my fondest memory.
I really couldn't tell that was your favorite memory of that place.
It's my favorite memory of GameStop. I used to enjoy helping the people, and then the people who became super entitled and expected everything. And with me just being the medium of, yeah, the company says this, and they look at the employees and go, you suck. And it's like, Doug, what do you want from me? Like, this is my job. I just work here. Exactly. And the best part is corporate goes, no. They were unhappy. It's your fault. Because again, GameStop is a point fingers and blame others company. We're not making sales. Game dev's fault, not ours.
Yeah. So they'll first of all never blame themselves, like you said. Second, and they used that excuse recently at their last shareholders meeting. I think it was in November.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, there wasn't enough AAA releases. That's why we didn't do as hot as we should have. Even though you've almost exclusively just went full like collectibles, and clothing and stuff like that. So I don't know how that plays a part.
Hold on.
It's
let's talk about that.
Gifts.
let's talk about that for a second, because I don't think we actually touched on that, because the developer thing is the last time that we had this conversation. I went off on my big tirade, and I'm not doing that again this time. I'm going to leave it open for other people. They went exclusively collectibles, and we're focusing on collectibles, right? They bought ThinkGeek, a great company that had all of what you needed. You know, in different genres. It wasn't just pop culture like nerdism. You could get Star Trek stuff. You can get Doctor Who stuff. You can get Marvel, obviously, like is more pop culture at this point, is specifically MCU. But ThinkGeek had so much to offer its clients and its customers. And GameStop bought it, immediately ran the websites into the ground, opened up a few ThinkGeek stores, which were the only exclusive places you can buy these really cool collectibles and things. Shut them all down. And now the only time you see ThinkGeek in a GameStop is if it's like a lanyard or something. They completely ruined that company.
I don't even see ThinkGeek anymore.
There was one ThinkGeek left, and it was in the New York City store, and that store just closed. I went there last week and tried to go to that store, and it was shut down.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Like they absolutely. So their focus is on collectibles, and they ruined the one avenue that they had for collectibles in ThinkGeek. They should have, if they wanted it, they should have bought ThinkGeek, right? Like most other big companies do, but still allow ThinkGeek to operate and run on its own. But no, GameStop has to control everything. And then when it fails, they blame what they took control over, saying, no, that's not us, man. That's you. You messed up, not us. But yeah.
GameStop, I hardly knew thee. And again, I give them like maybe 5 years, if that, even though they turned a profit. So
right, they're doing something right, but I think it's just that they laid so many people off. They're not paying as much on payroll.
That's exactly what happened. They laid so many people off. Managers are now forced to work even more. Assistant managers are being shuffled around to different stores. Like the company is dying, and I honestly just want to put I'll read the epitaph. It's fine. Like I'll read the eulogy. Like I'll write the epitaph. Here lies GameStop. Once was great. Glad it's gone.
Also, I don't understand why the 5% doesn't stack with clearance.
Right. Because GameStop's coupons never stack. You can use a $5 off coupon. It does not actually take $5 off. It's $5 off before discounts. So if you were to redeem a $5 off coupon and buy a pre-owned game, you get $5 off the full price of the game, and then you're 5% off, which means that you're only getting about 2 to 4% off of the actual game if you use your coupon. 9 times out of 10, using those coupons is detrimental to you as a customer.
Really?
Yes, because the coupon applies pre-tax, and then you still are getting 5% off post-tax. Or no, I'm sorry. Also pre-tax, so you're still paying the tax, but the way it works out is that you get less if you use one of those $5 off coupons. The $5 off coupons or the $10 off coupons are honestly only good for new items. Pre-owned items where you get your pro card, you're not saving $5 plus your discount. So like if 5% off, Derek, can you do the math for me, because I'm really bad at numbers? So $64.99 is the pre-owned game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get 5% off of that as a pro membership coming up June 27th. What is the price of that game?
$61.74
plus tax.
Plus tax.
Okay. Now do the $5 off coupon on a pre-owned game. So it's what, $59.99?
Yeah.
Plus the 5%.
Plus or minus, you mean?
Minus 5% for
off
your
of
pro membership.
Yeah, it would be another $3 off, so it'd be $56.99.
So theoretically, you get more off for using your $5 coupon than you do with using a $5 coupon and your pro benefits, because you don't get an actual 5%. It works out way less. And they don't tell you that because a GameStop employee is trying to keep their job. The 5% is less because the 5% isn't put in before your $5 coupon. You think that you're going to get a pre-owned game for what, 61 something, and then drop it down to 56? That's not.
I don't think so, buddy.
No, it's not the case. They have their little loopholes and their workarounds and stuff like that. It's not worth it, to be honest with you.
So what you're telling me is that GameStop's a very respectable and honest company that will do
absolutely
things to
not
benefit the people.
Yeah.
Nope.
And the
They
company.
love their employees. They charge great prices and great benefits, you know?
By the way, their pre-owned games are set at a market price based on them because pre-owned games are not an actual itemized number, you know? So you could buy a pre-owned game, brand new game, somebody bought it, tried to return it to GameStop. GameStop said you can trade it in for a third of what it's worth. And somebody goes, no, that's cool, I'll sell it on my own. And somebody sells that pre-owned game for, instead of $70, they'll drop $10 off. Get $60 at least,
Right.
You could do that. GameStop goes, no. Our pre-owned games are only $5 less than brand new. But if you have a pro membership, now you can save 10%. No, 5%.
5%. Ooh.
Oh,
No.
who sets our prices?
We do.
It's not the people that work in the stores. So please, anybody listening to this, do not take out your frustrations on your local GameStop employees. They're there. They're trying to do their job. They're told what to do by people who sit in suits that make way more in a month than most employees do in a year. The problem is GameStop. It's not its employees. It's not its managers. It's the company. It's the corporate. Do not take your frustrations out on your local GameStop employees. Fill out your surveys, right? Like tell them the employees are great. The company sucks. The company absolutely sucks, and you wish the best for the employees, because that's what I do. On the very rare occasion I go to GameStop for my kid. I don't even go there on my own. I go there for my kid. What up, Michael?
What up?
What up? Rob, what do you got to add?
GameStop bad. Unga bunga rock stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Runga boonga.
On God, for real.
Go, Grug want go rock stop. Go rock stop. Get game rock station 2. Not have rock station 2. Only X rock 1. Unga bunga rock stop.
This is where we
Okay.
announce our first sponsor, GameStop.
Yeah.
Power to the players.
Are you a Power Up Pro?
I
You're
would
about to be a
back
Power Up
Buck.
No.
I would
Give
quit
me
this
Buck the
podcast
Bunny.
so fast if GameStop sponsored.
You've already signed your soul over. I'm so
Right.
sorry.
You're back. All right.
Yeah, where's my
I
first
get it.
paycheck? Anyways,
Okay.
yeah, we're done with this
We
one.
spent it.
Yeah.
All in all,
I got it.
GameStop. Yep, you got it.
All right.
He was firing up again.
He started at the beginning.
All right, so I kind of predicted this would happen, but it finally here. Amaranth has launched an AI chatbot that lets fans go on dates with her. This is when society
Everybody else
is
got
hit its
hot and
lowest
bothered.
point.
Oof. I'm just saying. We got
This-
pricing on this release date. Like, oof.
And like literally, this is like designed to like go on dates with her. Dave, remember that video, that like ASMR video we watched? Is the meme?
How could I forget?
Yeah.
Hold on, sneak peek.
But no, hers actually sound like
ASMR.
Sandra.
Let me just back off for a second here.
Yeah.
You guys oh god, he's locking the door. You guys, if you haven't, you have to like listen to her ad read during it. It's like what are you doing here, lick monster? It's
what are you doing here,
unbelievable.
step bro?
Here's a quote: "With AI, Amaranth fans will receive instant voice responses to any burning question they have. Amaranth, when's my dad gonna come back? I don't know, sweetheart, but I know when I'm gonna come for you." Like that.
You could come on my back.
Damn it! Like this. Look.
Good God.
I don't want to. I'm trying. I don't want to be mean to anyone, but honestly, and I really mean this from like a point of self-help. If you actively use this and you like and this like helps with some fantasies or something like that, I encourage you to take a step back and like really think about some things, because
there are real women in this world. I know it's scary to think about.
It's hard to believe.
It's hard to believe.
You can go out and meet them.
Am I wrong though? Like, I think because people are gonna get attached, especially like I don't know, younger people. Actually, I don't know her viewer demographic. Is it all men? Is it ages like ages 18?
There were
I imagine it's got to be all men.
She just got to have this massive demographic now.
Like one time we watched her stream, there was a like ton of girls there too. So I assume the LGBTQ community is like in there too.
I think George is embarrassed that he is using this. That's why he stepped out for a second.
Damn it! Why are we talking about this when I just signed up?
This really seems really suspect to me, especially when like some major streamers that I've caught streams of in my free time, like German 985, Vine Sauce, Varg Skeletor, just to name a couple that I watch. Absolutely go give them a follow and watch their content. They're great. German Dollhouse. But just with how weird these parasocial relationships are, and you especially see the parasocial relationships at its worst, especially in like VTuber streams where you see just people just simping left and right for an animated caricature of an anime character that's got a real person behind it. I don't think this is good for anyone. Because people are already struggling with this parasocial relationship thing and making it and just starting to let it encompass them, thinking that they have a chance, they have a shot with this person who in all likelihood has never met them before and will never meet them. And for this to, well, this is the one point out of two I'm about to make. For this to come out and people have this option now to act like this person they're never going to meet is treating them like they matter, have a chance and everything like that, when realistically it's not. It's not going to be good. I think it's going to be incredibly detrimental to people's health, especially when the younger generations are growing up with the technology that we gradually got, and they're basically, and I'm sure a lot of families out there pretty much just hand a kid an iPad and just say, here you go, just keep it down for the next 8 hours while mommy gets drunk on the box wine.
I don't hate on my box wine.
I know.
Side note. So I don't know how delayed stream actually is from our current conversation, but we do have Jube Steuben saying "Rip Think Geek," and then Michael Dante saying "Here lies games." I think he meant GameStop, but
Nice.
I just want to make sure that we're shouting out the chat. Megan, don't worry, we saw you, and hopefully you understood what was happening with the conversation. But anyways, I didn't mean to take too much away, but chat just updated, so.
All right. And I guess my second point with all of this is later in the article, it does reference how, there's like deep fakes where people are superimposing celebrity likenesses on risque videos and whatnot. I don't think this is going to turn out as well as Amaranth might think that this will. Because what is it going to be like when somebody uses not only her likeness in like a deepfake, but if somebody can't differentiate with the uncanny valley with the AI thing that she's trying to do, something about this just doesn't sit right with me.
Side note, is anyone else like super erect?
I was
I know. I don't get to talk a lot. I don't know if it was when I get to talking, I hear it's just got that magical effect on people.
Right. Jokes aside, though, I completely agree with you, Rob. This is like I mentioned it with my AI talk, which is like I think one of our first Goons Gone Wild patent and trademark. Like, this is terrible for society. I think it's gonna lead to an uprise in like stalkers and possibly worse, because like you said, like it's gonna give them this like fantasy of, oh, she actually does love me, even though we never met, because I can listen to his voice. It does that kind of psychological, jumping through hoops for you because you hear her voice. Like imagining it is one thing, but like actually hearing it like in a realistic way is gonna be psychologically damaging.
Incredibly. And I'm thinking that it's probably going to lead to some felonies being perpetuated.
I was going to say, it's going to lead to stalkers. Like, they're going to, like, hunt her down and be like, oh, we went on a date, do you remember?
And I'm not...
It's just going to give more fuel to that. Like, man, America really... I know how America likes to do good in the Olympics and whatnot. They are really trying for the gold medal in mental gymnastics here.
Damn, that's from Rob.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Next is her like branded fleshlights or something. Like she knows her market, right? Like it's not not a stupid business decision by her because she knows people are going to sign up for it.
No, hold on. Stop. I need to mention this. It's literally a quote from her. I thrive on taking risk and pushing boundaries. Above all, I prioritize being there for my incredible audience. AI Amaranth is designed to satisfy the needs of every fan, ensuring an unforgettable and all-encompassing experience.
I'll be the deciding factor on this.
Like
the experience of what? Being deluding yourself into thinking you're in a happy and loving relationship when in reality you're just languishing in your own filth.
What if they could look at what point? When are they going to add this to like directions? Like turn left if you want to see some hot stuff.
No, it'd be like turn left.
What would they do if they tried to sneak ads in there too?
By the way, Amaranth is that same streamer who tweeted out, basically, I was trying to move money from a biz account to an account I use to make investments, and the bank placed it in some random person's account due to a, quote, typo. Somewhere out there is a person who got a crazy deposit notification. Redacted info for privacy notices. Basically, $2 million was lost from Amaranth, and she just went, somebody got a nice deposit. This is the same person we're talking about. I don't think she really cares about investments and like positive outlooks.
Look, she's going to be a multimillionaire for the rest of her life if she stops streaming today. But look, I honestly, I don't have a problem necessarily with Amaranth. Well, I, in general, she knows she can milk her audience, and if they don't hate her for it, then by all means go for it.
I'm just more concerned.
I think this is a step too far with AI. I think that when you add it to the commoner, especially a younger demographic,
more impressionable audience,
right? Exactly. I think it's going to cause psychological issues, confidence.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. I guess she's doing a publicity stunt with I prioritize being there for my incredible audience. Let's be a little realistic here in terms of your audience. It's probably 99%, sweaty. Like, will you marry me? Which we saw in chat that one day. Yeah, it's like notice
the white knight syndrome in that chat is insane.
Now, and I'm curious on how much money she's getting out of this, because this is a deal between her and what was it called? Oh, AI Forever Voices.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, I'd assume she's paid big money, but I also assume the money that Forever Voices get is going to be insane for what they're doing. Let's see, pay access of likeness of influence. In other words, I wonder, is this the same people that bought Bruce Willis's likeness? Remember that from like a year ago?
Oh yeah. I remember
because
he
was like having
big deal
memory issues, and they were like, "Oh, I mean, it was smart of him to sell his rights, like his AI rights, or he's like, yeah, go for it. I can't act anymore anyway." Side note, like memory issues is a serious problem, and it's really scary when you have to deal with it in real life. I mean, like it really is shocking when like I've been in those shoes where like my father had memory issues due to diabetes, and it's really scary when it's like short term. It's like you just told him something and then it just forgets it. It's scary. I'm just saying on a serious note.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I experienced it as well, and it's nothing gets your blood pressure up like realizing that, oh my God, this person doesn't, even in the most extreme cases of it where they don't even remember who you are.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it never came down to that, but that's an extreme, and that's soul crushing. Anyway, let's see here. Immerse deep personalities, connecting with you on a deep level. Jesus. We also talk about how it can be used to give fans.
We've already had that conversation about AI and deep fakes, right? Like,
true, but that was the first one, and honestly, our first Goons Gone Wild was kind of a jumbly mess, but hey, we got a lot better.
Yeah, we were still kind of coasting into the role, and to be honest with you, I think the community fleshlight joke might have not hit as hard.
Right.
But
I'm still waiting for it.
The whole point is that we were all pretty much on board with AI is almost becoming a problem. It's not quite there yet, but in the progression that it's going and the way people are using it, that's becoming a problem. And I think this is a perfect example of it, that somebody, an influential streamer, is saying, hey, don't worry, you can go on dates with me, but not for real. I got an AI that can do that. Don't worry.
Side note, there's I don't know the company called Futurism, but it says, oh no, it's okay. Futurism reported that Replica, a chatbot app, reported that users were creating fake girlfriends and verbally berating them. That's also like a sick side effect that gives, I guess in this case, men, a sick version of or a sick power dynamic, and that's how you get physically abusive boyfriends. That's like the first step, or the new first step is creating something that you can just verbally berate for like jokes, and then transferring that to a real life situation. Also, George, I somewhat disagree with how AIs haven't caused a problem yet, because we've had AI issues with deepfake pornography.
With deepfake pornography, yes.
With school cheating, which I mean, between you and me, I think if you can get away with cheating in schools, absolutely go for it. But
Michael, stop listening.
In college, AIs like basically cheating everywhere. I think there are issues are emerging, but I think in the next 2 years there's going to be some kind of regulation. I just don't know what.
Michael said,
I thought you were continuing.
Sorry. I had a George moment where I just like paused in a very awkward spot that could have been assumed that.
Listen, I am not a good public speaker, so I'm gonna just pause at random.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, good. Rob, what do you think? Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I've kind of made my points on it as far as this whole situation goes. It's just. It's like our dear head goon over here, hallowed be his lovely name.
Thank you.
Hello.
It's just, especially with this replica thing that people were that they were just like really hard pushing the ads for. This isn't it. this is a step back. I understand you're making business decisions, and hey, you have more money than I'm probably ever going to see in my entire life. If I'm being completely honest, I'd like to be at that point, and if I keep pushing, maybe I will get to that point. But something like this is, I don't know if it's just me getting older and being more wary of things, but
no, I don't think so.
I don't. This isn't it.
Rob, I don't mean to cut you off, but one of our members in the chat on YouTube says that I asked any thoughts on AI and AI dating, and they responded with kind of dumb.
Did he mute? Did I lose audio?
No, we're still here.
I think so. Yeah, we're still here.
Hear him?
But
I just lost my.
He's gonna figure it out.
Our podcast has a range of individuals, and at least the YouTube chat. I don't know what's going on with Facebook or anything like that. I'm only monitoring YouTube. We have somebody in the chat who is still progressing and doing things, and even they say from a younger audience that AI chat, AI dating is kind of dumb because it's not realistic in the sense of speaking one-to-one with an individual, right? You're talking to a bot who can respond with whatever you want it to say, essentially, based off previous conversations, based off your previous responses. So even not even being, our age, Rob, it's even younger people are like, this is kind of dumb. However, there are definitely going to be people out there that try to pursue this route. And I do agree with Derek.
Don't even try it.
I did it. No. It's successful.
It's not successful at all. But
shut up. I do agree that it's going to be detrimental to a lot of people's a lot of people's mental health and
already
stuff.
Existing mental health issues.
And there are so many mental health problems going on as it is around the world that introducing an AI dating, I think, is just absolutely counterproductive to trying to make the world a better place. I think it's honestly, maybe toxic is the wrong word, but I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong to allow yourself to be put in that or make that available to people,
What if it was Harley Quinn, though?
Shut your mouth.
Total side note. This is the first time it's ever happened, but my headset died. It's wired in for this right now. And it's just, I've never seen this before, but it's like, hey, a USB malfunctioned and we can't fix it. We're like, okay, cool. It just never happened, but hey. Going off of what you said, even though I only heard a quarter of it because of my headset. Where is it? Right here. It says here that there's a thing called Karn AI. Karn. That's dangerously close to something else.
Oh, there's another one. Karen AI, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Karen. They're fair. How do I always mess things up like that?
Because it's apparently giving customers the ability to. Oh, okay. So influencers have done this too. To giving customers the ability to date influencer Karen Marjorie.
That's gross. And the fact that it's marketed as an AI girlfriend is sick.
Right.
Personally, I think they should not be allowed for minors. I think that there should
be no
18 below, arguably 21 below. That dude, this is not. I mean, as an adult, whatever, I guess.
Right. It's your life, but you could be doing so much better.
I received a comment. It's not in the actual chat, but I received a comment. AI dating. So the idea of AI and AI dating was put into chess. And it said it's like chess. Chess is better in person. As opposed to
that guy used to cheat. Was that AI dating?
Yes, the classic sloop maneuver.
But it's like chess, right? Playing chess is better when you're playing in person as opposed to playing online chess. Online chess sucks in comparison to playing real chess, where you can actually look at your. I came to see the Winnesy on Fall Guys. That's the latest comment on YouTube, and we got ha ha ha.
Forever chasing that Winosi, baby.
Winosi, baby.
Winosi.
Gang Beasts tonight, though. So after stream, we're playing Gang Beasts.
Goons versus.
It was like said. We are. It's like playing chess. Playing chess is better in person than it is to play online, and I agree with that. Absolutely, I would rather play chess in person than play an online version because you never know if somebody's botting.
It just don't feel the same.
Exactly. It's like sex, right? You'd rather have sex in person, not with
hold
AI.
On.
Wait, hold on. My sock does a fantastic job.
Let's back up. Let's back up for a second here. Second here.
Hey, Derek, can you go ahead and look to your left a little bit more, please?
We need to stop. Please don't try this. It's not gonna.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Can you put your palm against your block there?
You guys are missing a lot in terms
well
of.
Played.
Please watch the video. That's
well played. What? No, it was your left, right?
Dude, why did you scream like that? Like I was excited. Like what?
Yeah.
Like, can you tell that we're not just hot and bothered right now? Is that escaping your notice right now,
Derek, are you blushing?
No.
Yeah, baby, flush those cheeks for me, you dirty girl.
Okay, and Rob is definitely going to be the best. Beast Dussy? Really?
Okay. Well, anyway,
Tomato.
Tomato.
I gotta go. I'm canceling the podcast.
Right. I think we said our
Beast
piece
Dussy
about
is
this,
gonna
right?
fit like a glove.
Next.
Glove is great. Wait, going back to that. A glove is great because it's like 5 uses instead of a sock. All right. I'm just saying. There's marketing there.
Derek, hold on a second. Hold on. I think we need a video from Derek. It's like not even a tier list, but like personal examples of like best uses. Like,
Yeah.
Like, let's go with a 10. The sock's the classic. Okay. You go with a 6, maybe 7, depends on the sock. Now a glove though? That's like an 8.
Multifunctional, useful, keeps you warm.
Are we talking about a wool sock or a cotton sock? Is it cotton polyester?
Derek would be one of those. He'd be a museum curator, but like only for this kind of stuff. It's like,
and over here is a mitten that I have come inside 5 times.
I like how you reference to your side, but it's Itachi right above your arm that you're referencing.
Okay, let's move on.
Rob, Ant likes PC, likes your shirt.
Well, thank you. It's
a good shirt.
And treasured article of my inventory, so to speak.
Ant likes PCs and Rob's shirt.
Moving on. All right. That's right. I can do that. Okay, so I'm not sure if you two saw it, but me and Derek watched the Sony Direct. Or
I did not.
Yep, I watched this at work, actually.
Oh, wow. Really? I'm surprised. And this is stupid, but
Sony... I handed like 3 repairs, but you know.
Gotcha. Sony's Project Q, which is finally revealed, is literally a DualShock on like a tablet, basically. Purely for remote play for the PS5. It is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. It's stupid. Lack of a better word. I like the meme that someone put like the Zelda fusion onto a Switch, the fusion mechanic. But anyway, yeah, like what's the point of this? I don't know. This is stupid to me. And I want to know your thoughts.
I think for starters, before we begin, we should apologize to the Wii U for doing this first.
I'm not apologizing to the Wii U. The Wii U is one of my favorite consoles, and I think it's vastly underrated.
Another one is from like an excerpt from Twitter from a Jason Schreier on Twitter. Cannot wait to play Square Enix's Splatoon on my Sony Wii U.
Yeah, 100%.
That's honestly pretty funny.
I mean, I didn't really go for a Wii U, and the couple of times I got to use it, when I was hanging out with you guys when I was, still around. I didn't think it was a bad console. Sure, it wasn't my favorite, but I didn't think it was a bad console.
This works. So like, I'm not sure if you guys can see the screen share appropriately, but it should be on stream, and it has a
future.
I mean, completely ruins my shorts clips, but
hold on, so hold on, because I'm designated chat, right? We were asked who wins in a gladiator battle out of you four, and I said probably Rob or myself because I fight dirty, but Rob is probably stronger.
Let's say so.
Rob is the prettiest for sure. Rob is
Rob's definitely the
in
prettiest. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I think for like general questions like that, we should have like a section at the end rather than.
All right, fair enough. All right, my bad.
I'm just saying. Yeah, so like I love this meme where, like I said, it's a Zelda fusion where it's just the DualShock's on something. I think that Rob apologized to the Wii U right now. God, I love that Fisher Price toy. It's stupid. I think it looks stupid. There's literally no practical effect because you can literally use your phone to remote play.
Yeah, you have to be on the same Wi-Fi network in order to use this. So
yeah, it's remote play.
Playing devil's advocate for it, I can see how this could be something in a household with kids where if you want to be on the TV but they want to be on their console, then at least they have that out. So it's kind of like how the Wii U gamepad was supposed to be. But I
would just not let this around.
This sounds like this is asking for, I don't know how they're going to do this, but this sounds like streaming over Wi-Fi, and I don't think this is going to be good.
Look, okay, so no, I'll put it this way. I think it's going to be good in the sense of its service. Like, remote play has been mastered at this point. Like, Steam's done it. You can remote play from the PS 3 to the Vita, or is it 4? Or was it 4 to the Vita?
Both.
Yeah, both. You like they've had remote play. Give us just bring back the Vita at this point. But while it could be useful for children, this looks way too fragile. It looks like if you actually do what is that exercise? I'm sure you guys done it where you just pull your arms back.
Yeah, whatever this is.
The
double
jerk.
It's chest press, right? Chest press.
Chest press. Yeah. It's like opposite chest press. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna rip the sides off. But my complaint is that, again, this is totally not necessary. You could use your smartphone, any tablet, like an iPad. You can use a laptop. Oh yeah, granted they don't have obviously controllers, but Backbone exists. Backbone literally has this for years now. So what's the point? Why did they waste their time?
Yo, what the fuck is happening? Chat.
I'm not really too wild about this idea, especially since with my coworkers, we were thinking that if they were going to drop something, it was going to be any sort of potential mention of like a PS5 Pro. And then, we get some mid games, and then we get some loud stuff from the Sony showcase, like Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is just upscaled remade Snake Eater, which is going to be fantastic for everyone. And then Square Enix's shot at Splatoon, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Bungie reviving Marathon, which hasn't had reviving Marathon, a game series that was literally on the old school Macintoshes, none of like this like iMac stuff that we've been used to seeing, like the old school Apple Macintosh computers. This is a series that has not been drug out into the limelight since like the 1990s. And we're getting some like loud titles here. And, even though it's an extraction shooter, but whatever, I guess content is content. And then in the middle of that, they're like, hey, we got some exciting Sony hardware for you. It's just a Wii U gamepad.
I mean, again, I love the Wii U for what it was, purely for two things. One, bring it to the toilet, and co-ops, and also it was the best mini map / second screen I could have ever asked for. Any for Wind Waker Remastered, your menu was down there. That was sweet. I think it's for Twilight Princess too. Like the menu system for that was sweet. I loved it. At least when games opted for it.
I thought what they did with Star Fox on that was pretty cool too. Maybe not so much the motion controls.
Right,
but...
I was gonna say, right. I know Arkham Origins had some cool interconnection where you could see like the blueprints of the map. Look, then that's fine. And if that could actually work for the PS5, go for it. But there's no way this is gonna be cheap. It's gonna be like what, maybe $200+?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no way it's less than $250.
And at that point, just buy a Switch. I don't know, but
yeah.
Derek, I don't think I got your view on it. What do you think? Do you think it's stupid, or do you think it's gonna?
Oh, it's stupid.
work?
Your phone does this already. What do I need this for? Like, I don't see what the market is for this.
Well said. That's there almost is zero market for this.
Right. Guess what? You go buy if you want like a PlayStation controller for your phone, go buy the backbone for $100 that hooks up to your phone. And there you go. You literally have this thing already.
Yeah, and probably cheaper too, mind you. Like, there's no, it has to be cheaper because the backbone's just a controller for the phone, right? You know, and the remote play one or whatever, Project Q, you're getting a big or a decently sized screen. Which,
right.
Oh, but to be fair, we don't know if there's any other added functionality. But they made it they made it presumed that it's only for remote play.
Right.
Maybe. But I can't think of what else it could be used for, unless that secondary map thing I was talking about.
I'll tell you what it can't be used for: fighting games, because the PS5 and the DualSense 5 has a god awful D-pad.
Yeah, but if you're playing fighting games worth your salt, you already have a fight stick.
Yes and no. There are plenty of professional pro fighting game players that use pad, like D-pad and standard controller. Biggest,
hats off to you. I can't do that.
I'll tell you what, Rob. I will give you a name right now, and it doesn't matter what game they are playing, they win, or at least top 3 on regular controller, and that's Sonic Fox.
Sonic Fox plays with just a gamepad?
Yeah.
Sonic Fox plays with gamepad. He plays they play. Last I knew, it was a PS4. Maybe it's a PS5 now.
Well-to-do, furry, just just a maestro on a gamepad. Like, holy cow!
Multiple Evo finishes.
How is he this amazing?
They are spectacular, and they use regular old gamepad. They do not use fight stick. So it's arguable, right? Because some people swear by fight stick. Some people swear by hitbox, that new one where it's all buttons.
Right.
Your movement buttons, not like a stick, and then your inputs buttons. Sonic Fox performs on a gamepad. It's a PlayStation gamepad, but I like I said, I want to say it's a PS4. It's a DualSense 4. I have not seen them play on a DualSense 5. Is it a regular
DualSense 4, or is it like one of those like custom controllers?
Regular DualSense 4. Like DualShock 4. I'm sorry, because DualSense was new to PS5. Sonic Fox 1 Evo on a DualShock 4. A standard PS4 controller.
I want effort.
Look, I want
that gets top marks from me.
I'm done with stick elitists. Most of my other group of friends, well, I don't really talk to them much anymore, but they're all super stick elitists, and it just pisses me off. Like, oh, you have to play with stick. You have to. That's just bullcrap, because it's whatever you are most comfortable with, whatever you have the most fun and can dedicate yourself to. That's all there is. And also keep in mind with fighting games, they literally designed the game with the basic controller in mind, like as the priority, because that's what predominantly the casual players are using. So they're using like that is what it's made for. So stick, I hate a controller elitist. Like, it's literally whatever is comfortable, and you're gonna dedicate yourself to.
I say as I made a house stop playing Soul Calibur 6 with a gamepad.
Nice.
I specifically I prefer gamepad, but I can see the advantages of playing with both. Gamepad works for me. I like a good D-pad. I don't play analog stick. I want a good D-pad, and I haven't had one since the DualShock 4.
The Soul Calibur 6, like I said, was a gamepad for me. I dabbled in a little bit of Dragon Ball Fighter Z with a gamepad. And then Samurai Showdown is another one I've been wanting to put my time into because SNK just, I don't know how they do these character designs, the art, the engine, everything like that. It's just a masterclass, and I'm always impressed by it every time.
I'm throwing this out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep interrupting, and I apologize.
Listen. Well, bang, okay?
That's all I've wanted to hear.
Personally, I use a Fisher Price controller. Perfect. I really like the sound it makes.
Okay. So I'm cooking up an idea, right? We make a fighting game, give it rollback netcode, really nice art direction, great characters, fleshed out mechanics, the works. But you have to play it on a Leap pad.
I like it.
I'm going to clap over here. I'm in.
I'm going to need you to do that clap over there, but I'm going to need that on your ass instead of your hands.
Yeah. Call it. Hold on. We got a couple comments on that. We got Ant Likes PC saying
clapping. Yeah, I got a comment.
Hold on. This is topical. We have Ant Likes PC. Call it Street Fight Ussy. We have Marpsy saying, I love that idea. And we have Michael saying, do it. Rob, I think that's a winner. We got to do it.
So I guess that begs the question. If it's going to be a fighter, like a fully fleshed out fighter, and it's going to be played exclusively on Leap pads, what will we call it?
Dude.
Like Froggy Fracas?
Frog me up. There we go.
Right in the
wait. Like a
wait. Right in the frog.
Frog me down.
Marpsy said easy $60 game and it's worth every cent. That being said, anybody in chat right now, Leap Fighters was a comment in the chat.
That's a good one.
Thank you, Michael, for the input. That being said, I do know
we're developing a fighting game. Yes, Goons Games and Gauntlet.
Goons Games and Gauntlet.
That's our fighting game.
I don't know if you realize what you just did. Mortal Kombat just announced Mortal Kombat 1, which is MK12. Rob
the second reboot.
It's more than the second reboot, dog. It's at least the third. Because MK9 rebooted the series, MK11 rebooted the series, and now they're rebooting it again.
Well, no, because isn't MK11 leading into MK1? So the events from that basically just made it so that the series is now rebooted as of MK1, so it's twice.
Kronika rebooted the timeline because she was tired of Raiden and Liu Kang essentially getting their way. And there was always a conflict, and one of them would win, and it's usually Raiden, blah, 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 blah. Then MK1...
One thing before you continue. I can't stand by Ed Boon on this one with Kronika when she looks like such a just this baby face. I just want to just
fight Tussie to get the win.
She's a Titan, but I need to have this one opportunity to just.
By the way, our leap pad game, another one was submitted as fight Tussie to get the Winussy.
It wouldn't be the name. I think that should be like when you start around, it's like fight Tussie, and then when you win, Winussy.
Yeah, perfect. You know what? I am still on board with Leap Fighters as the name of our leapfrog.
Yeah, it's just the most played it straight thing. Just player one, Winussy. Wait, there's a guy on Twitter, Gianni Metagrano, who's done voice work for this really cool boomer shooter like game called Ultra Kill. I want to hear him voice just have him voice fight Tussie, and then just go player one or player two, Winussy.
All right, before we go off too far, right? Because we talked about this Project Q and everything that they're gonna do. and I said the D-pad sucks, and then I brought it to a fighting game medium.
I didn't even remember that was what we were talking about, to be honest.
However, Head Goon said Goons, Games, and Gauntlets, and I know with MK1 coming out, Rob and I were discussing about the possibility of doing a fighting game like King of the Hill rounds and matches with some of you guys, the viewers. And I think that would be a perfect segment is Goons, Games, and Gauntlets, and we do King of the Hill. Who's going to win the most? Is it going to be the Goons? Probably not Head Goon, but he'll be here.
Fuck you!
No, we're trading now. It is odd. Oh my god, we're putting money on this.
Yeah, I'll advocate for this. Guys, come run my fade. I promise. It'll make you feel better about yourself.
I didn't just buy this Vegeta. It's my pride, and I'm going to Winussy this Mortal Kombat gauntlet.
Where was your Saiyan pride when Cell absolutely blew his back out?
I backed Trunks, so that's where I'm at.
True. That canonically
you
that
win
happened.
the first round. Round 1 over. Round 2 fight. Let's go.
Round 2 was won by Trunks.
Thank you, George.
Yep. Either
Trunks
way.
went from twink to twunk, and he still got his fade run.
Wait a sec. What about the Battle Networks stream?
I have 2 notes.
Look forward to that. That's coming soon.
That's on Rob. And what I say about questions?
I'll be the first to admit. I know I've been trying to angle towards it so I can have you guys watch me go through Battle Network and watch me get my fade run by Beast Man again, because I do not learn the consequences of my own actions apparently.
And to be fair,
there have been some things in my life I've been navigating, and it's been I'm not gonna front. It's been pretty stressful. I won't go into the details about it, but look forward to it soon. I'm going to make it happen.
Yes, it's coming soon. Just got to sort out some IRL shit, but Rob will be here with that Battle Network stream. So anybody interested in that, please follow the channel so that you get your notifications and stuff like that when Rob goes live or when
don't
anybody
rag
else
on me
goes
too
live.
hard if I decide that Buster Max is worth it. Please don't rag on me. If you
totally forgot to do the sellout at the start.
Don't worry about it. I got you midstream.
Totally forgot about it.
Midstream, I got you. Anyways, we're done with Project Q. It's not good for fighting games. Fighting games coming to the future. Goons, Games, Gauntlets. Let's go.
All right, let's
lead it in. What we got
so
next?
Last but not least, Twitch. Look, there was a discussion me and Derek had before this where we were going to either discuss Last of Us thing or this. I if there's always a chance to just rag on Twitch, I'm gonna take it. So Twitch Turbo, which I don't know who possibly uses this, but they're upping their price from was it $8.99 to like $12.99? Is that the 25? Oh yeah,
$11.99.
What a joke! That's only in the U.S. Other countries are seeing a 50% increase. This is literally just to not get ads on Twitch, more or less. Yeah, you get some more emojis, whatever. Mind you, they took away no ads from Amazon Prime users. Remember? Did anyone else remember that when Prime membership came with Twitch Turbo basically, and you didn't have ads, and then they removed it, and now they just separate it so you have a new price? Yeah, this sucks. This is stupid. I don't like. Is Twitch dying? Am I missing something here? Why do they need to do this?
I don't know.
Like. I'm so confused. Double side note, because I don't want to type it out, George, or if you are a mod, you might have an opportunity to put a poll.
Poll?
I'm just saying you can. You should have the power. Okay. I'm just saying. Anyway, it's like why? Are you not making enough? Like, I'm so confused. You have Prime membership, which you can, I think, can you pay for that separately? Well, no. All right, let me rephrase. You can sub the channels for whatever amount, and then there's just which I'm not sure if that eliminates all ads, but this eliminates other ads. It's just like everything is just all about the ad apocalypse, and it just hurts my brain. That's why I don't blame anyone for using ad blocker these days. it's overwhelming. It's just gone way too hard.
It is. I'm not a big proponent of premium services that companies seem to be pushing nowadays. I will die on this hill. I will be in my home with a implement of grievous harm in my hand when they come for me for these Amazon Prime Twitch Plus Super Turbo Hyper Ultra HD Remix subscription services. I don't blame anyone if you decide to subscribe to YouTube Premium, because the ads lately are out of control.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You use ad blocker. But even though I still disagree with the premium price, there are some other perks you get with YouTube Premium. I just forget what it is. To be honest, who even discusses it? But they don't.
You get to download your videos to watch them offline. You can lock your screen and listen to the videos, so you can play music at work.
I think it comes with YouTube Music.
It comes with YouTube Music, yeah. So there's other, but anyway, regardless,
or more than Twitch anyway. It's just all these ads are getting just way too much, and I don't even think they're premium services. I hate that they add that word. All because removing ads doesn't make it premium. First of all, I don't know whose phone is popping off, but I just keep hearing this beep beep, and I want to scream.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'm sorry.
That's all good. It's just stop adding premium to things. At least, what is this called? Twitch Turbo. At least it's a play on words, but still, it's stupid. I don't know why you would use this. Even though ads are ridiculous, get an ad blocker. I'm 100% for it. YouTube doesn't trust me. YouTube isn't hurting that hard on it, and Twitch, I don't know what's happening with them. They've been raising their prices across the board, and by raising their prices,
I'd for ad blockers to work on Twitch. Believe me.
There's some that I sometimes they do, but they keep updating their APIs. So it stops. Basically.
I don't know, right? Because ads generally will help to on monetized streams and channels and stuff like that. Ads will generally create revenue where subscribers and donations don't exist. So,
can I cut you off for a second?
Yep, absolutely.
Look, I think I know where you're going with this, but the point, here something I didn't mention. My solution, at least for Twitch, is if you have less than, if you're not a Twitch affiliate, which we actually are, I just don't use it. You should not have commercials on your stream. If
That's
you're
fair. Yes,
look, I think if you're affiliated and you can actually get paid out, yes, ads are appropriate.
Absolutely, yes.
Right. But if you're a small fry, and in a vast sea of much bigger fish, that should be the one leg up you have where someone can come into your stream. And because every stream now, I forget when this changed, but now every time you enter a new stream, you get a 1 minute of pre-roll, no matter what. I don't think it can be disabled either, unless you have Twitch Turbo.
Unless you have an ad blocker or yeah.
So are they not making money off the ads everyone has to see, and that's why you're raising the prices? Even then, it's come on. You're getting more from Twitch from subs now. Remember, they now it's 50-50 instead of 70-30 or whatever, or the opposite, whatever it is. I don't know. I just get so pissed off. Everything sucks these days. It just whatever.
Also,
I like that the price is jumping 25%.
Yeah. I also, by the way, I know you said we should wait for chat things for end of stream, but this is topical. So Michael said YouTube might be removing ad block, and then Willix said, "What up, Willix? Thanks for joining in, Mr. Mod." But some of these ads that pop up are unsafe on the internet. And Michael said, "True, I'm getting so many stupid or not safe for work ads." Exactly, and some will lock up your computer and pay some sort of malware. So. There are ads that are popping up.
Say it.
I love when I download a virus and it just puts a mall in my computer. It's pretty great, actually. You get some good deals.
Yeah, dude, easily.
But
it's a risk, right? A lot of ads now are taking that initiative to go ahead and be like, oh, hey, guess what? Corrupted some files.
I really like that the ad situation has... absolutely gotten out of control on some of these ads. And I don't know if anybody's familiar with the whole Elsa Gate scandal with YouTube Kids, where a lot of out of pocket things are being shown to these kids. It's getting bad on this side of YouTube too, where these ads are getting out of pockets. And it's like, how are some of these mobile games allowed to run these ads on major platforms when not only is it being dishonest to what is actually being offered on the app, more than likely, but it is covering uncomfortable material? Like, where does the line end with this? Or have companies just gotten to the point where they're now even more morally bankrupt than I ever thought possible, that anything and everything that they can advertise is fair game, as long as it sells their product, because money is everything now.
Look, I understand making a profit, but they think that when you're paying for this premium service, the main selling point is the removal of ads. That shouldn't be the main selling point. There should be some bigger benefit that you get than just no ads. That, right? Especially if you're gonna raise the price. Like, there's actually no change, right? If I read the article quickly.
So right. Can we circle back to our original topic?
No.
But hear me out, right? You're raising the price for what? What benefits are you getting out of more money from your customers, your client base, aside from more money? Are you offering anything more? No? Fuck you, GameStop. Fuck you, Twitch. Like, it's the same shit, right? And we're well beyond you broke it, not me. So yeah. I'm here. But
Batman Beyond was onto something. Gamers really are oppressed. You want to know how I knew that gamers were oppressed? When they charge us $400 for a specifically marketed chair.
Oh, gaming chairs are super just out of pocket expensive.
Absolutely.
And, good on you for having the same exact chair that I have.
Dude, I'm just saying, all right. I was this close to buying that Itachi one.
Wait, Derek, did you see the
I almost bought the Jinx one from Secret Labs.
Stop.
Oh, I'm gonna link you.
No, it's just office chairs for me from now on.
I almost bought the Jinx Secret Labs one.
Unless they're willing to give me a sponsorship for something like that for having that chair again, and I'll admit it was a very nice chair. Also, it's office chairs for me in the meantime.
Willix, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you.
Yeah, and since this is news to me, welcome to the mod team.
Rob, you were there when that happened.
Was I there when that happened?
I wasn't. Welcome to the mod team.
Out, dude.
I wasn't. Welcome to the mod team, Willix.
Man,
glad
this hydrogen dioxide really got me turned, man.
Eric, I just sent you in the group chat.
Not since I was last live, Willix. You weren't mod then.
The white one. They're both so good.
It wouldn't be HO2. It'd be dihydrogen oxide.
Well, show me that.
Look, I'm buying a new computer, right?
I kind of make that to
if it doesn't matter, congratulations.
I might make that to a soundbite. Don't show me that.
Don't show me that.
Derek, I will get you a clean vocal for that, not in the middle of a stream. All right, if you want that, I'll give you that soundbite.
I'm going against my actual own personal rule, but if you guys cover 1 second, I gotta respond to something.
All right, fair enough. But yeah, so everybody's thoughts, right? Feel free. We are Willix. We are using a new program, so we can't directly put up YouTube comments. But anybody in the YouTube chat currently, thoughts on Twitch Turbo monthly subscription price going up, or any of the other topics that we've talked about up to this point?
I don't. Sorry, I'm back now. I don't know how anyone can afford these price changes. Especially since there's literally nothing changing in terms of service. I give HBO Max and those streaming services a pass only because like their streaming services in terms of TVs or shows and stuff like that changes all the time. So
they had more content, so like that's understandable.
Twitch
That's
gonna be a big
doesn't
Jolly
change.
Roger from me.
To a degree, and like I'm not saying it's fully justified, but it, also depends on what if the new show they release and stuff like that.
I really do think these like subscription-based services have also gotten completely out of control.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
They're like as bad as just what cable was.
And if you aren't paying attention to what you're spending your money on, and you're not like in tune with your bank on what your subscriptions are, that can rack up like really quickly. Like I just canceled like a bunch of subscriptions personally myself because of my situation. And I swear, just like the total of these subscriptions that I canceled was almost $100.
Did you keep your Orange Tube one?
Who pays for Orange Tube? What?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That seems a little. That's a little suspect, don't you
It's not
think?
like the better content is hidden behind a paywall or anything. It's fine.
I couldn't help but notice. I thought at one point in your room, I thought I saw a vent in your room.
For the stinky.
I have a washing machine too. I could go get stuck for you, step bro.
Whoa.
Hey guys,
Speaking of which,
hey everybody, just so you know, Goons Games Gear Orange YouTube channel may be coming soon. I'm lying.
Mm-hmm.
Also, double side note, like
after dark.
I'm lying.
I know we all talked about like we hate subscriptions, but if we had a subscription service where you donate $1 a month to us,
I'll send you one of my beard hairs every month.
Holy shit, that picture.
I've been saving that and it just came up. It's perfect.
I'm still trying to get over the fact that my good buddy George here just did an impromptu ASMR stream. And I'll be honest with you, I'm feeling the meridian shocks. My chakras are out of whack now because of it. And
I can move a little bit closer.
We're giving a real meaning
I think I need a little bit of recentering
GGG.
of my chakras soon.
Look, you guys are taking
GGG dark mode.
First
That's
of all,
what just got entered into YouTube.
You guys are absolutely taking Goons Gone Wild to the utmost extreme. So there's that. George, do not look at yourself like that. It's weird. Anyone listening audibly, I feel bad for you because if saying that out of context doesn't make sense.
That's why you got to tune into the live stream.
Yeah. Also, what we're thinking about the subscription and stuff, what really hurts is that now you can't buy anything outright, like just for a flat fee. So, for example, Final Cut Pro, you pay, I think it's $300, but you own it for life and all upgrades and forever. And it's been around for like for a while now, but I respect that Apple hasn't changed that model. Granted, now on the iPad, now that they have Final Cut, like it's $5 a month, really cheap, but still. Like I miss the days where you could just buy a program and you just got updates for it. I give you big money, you give me lifetime service. That's how I miss it.
There used to be that kind of thing, but the model for some of these things like that in the past, like using I even like using like antivirus as an example, you would have to like buy it again after a year, and it's still kind of it's still subscription based kind of thing. It's just being more prevalent in more things that we're not used to seeing. Because even with most things now, if you want to just pay for a year of it, most platforms give you that option.
Dube makes he makes a great point about Adobe going to subscription base. Absolute garbage. Adobe locks you into a subscription and then it's just like so overpriced. They don't even like update most of the programs anymore. Like I couldn't tell you the last time Photoshop was updated. You could go on the Sea of Thieves website and download it, and it's probably the same program from 10 years.
Well, okay. George is upset. He threw away his script.
I think there's still like a couple of other art programs that you can use. Like
you think I'm scripted?
What is wait, does anyone know what Adobe charges for subscription now? Isn't it like
I think it's like one something. It's like $100.
They charge out the
20 a
wazoo
month
for their programs.
Jube said because
for one program, but it's like 100 and something for all of them together a month.
Right, the suite, yeah. It's like everything, Photoshop, everything. It's just
it's insane.
And also I read that like with Adobe Premiere, that's their video editor. It auto saves every couple minutes, not every like 5 seconds like Final Cut does. So like if you lose, and even then it's not even like guaranteed. So if it crashes, which apparently it does a fair amount, you could lose like most of your progress. I would scream if that happened. I would be so pissed off. It's not even funny. But like what you were saying before, Rob. Yeah, I mean, I still akin to the like with the antivirus. That's still a subscription service to me. If like you have to rebuy it every year, but I don't know. The subscriptions have gone so out of hand, and they rack up so hard. Grant, like that's why I have like the ultimate phone plan from Verizon, and it gives me like Hulu and stuff like that. If I didn't have it, I probably wouldn't pay for Hulu, to be honest. Like I
haven't paid for Hulu because I can still. Well, I don't think I can sign into his account anymore. I don't remember the details, but I used to piggyback off of my old assistant manager's Hulu.
And then I think it was recently Netflix. Literally, they finally cracked down. They're like, oh, now there's the added member tier, and it's like, oh, if you share the account, you got to pay us $9. It's like
It hasn't gone through yet. It's on its way though.
I thought that the last time I checked, I thought they were like walking that one back because of the backlash.
Lamau, no,
not sure yet. But that is 100% a conversation I had with my my partner earlier. Because we were talking about either using
me
any day and every day.
No, but we were talking about like because today I had to go buy a new TV because hers broke. So two TVs.
How did you break another TV?
The problem is we leave it on when we leave the house, so the screen like just dies. But we had to go buy a new TV, and we're like, all right, Netflix, right? We're gonna have to log in. Do we use the same ones that we've been leeching off of for years because they leached off of us, or do we have our own? And I'm like, we might as well just have our own at this point. But yeah, that was a conversation. Michael, shut up.
Oh, George.
No, my God, the chat hostility. That's our George.
It doesn't matter who it is. I get roasted. What?
You just have a roastable face.
I mean, I can't even really complain. I don't even have a TV anymore because my old cat, rest his soul, miss you, buddy, broke my TV one night.
How does a cat break a TV? Did it chew the cord?
He got on the windowsill and he was trying to get off. He slipped and it just tumbled forward and cracked the LCD.
That question sounds like somebody who doesn't have a cat ever.
Wait. So is that how he passed?
No, that's not how he passed. That's not a story I'm going to get into.
He hit the TV with the Stone Cold Stunner, and that was it.
You know, so I don't mean to keep bringing it back here, but yeah, like I personally keep a very close eye on subscriptions. I try and like I'm like, for me, I'm like, hey, to my girlfriend, I'm like, hey, you have my Hulu login and I have your HBO Max, so that way we're splitting costs, even though it's on my phone plan. But,
it's free, little does she know.
So it's like, my recommendation in terms of saving money and subscriptions, pick one poison in terms of subscription, like for streaming, and that's it. Like, don't go overboard. Personally, I think HBO Max is the best. It's just, I don't know, for me.
Whoa!
It's got smiling friends. It is.
Whoa!
The best.
Yeah,
Whoa! It's
Season
just
2 when?
Max now. It's not HBO
right.
Max. It's Max now.
Yeah, it's just Max. Yeah, soon be. Then
That'll
Hulu,
just be Plus.
Yeah, give me your money.
Then I think Netflix is the worst at this point.
Yeah,
and
100%.
And then if you're a special kind of person like all of us, Crunchyroll, but that's its own tier.
Yeah,
it's just always there. Yeah,
don't
There's
do
always
Funimation anymore. Just get a Crunchyroll account.
I can't believe I gotta share the same bandwidth as you weeaboos. I can't believe this.
Hey. Thanks, Rob.
It's true, but it still hurts.
Stupid. I have that too. I don't pay for it though. Yeah, my Verizon comes with Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN packaged together.
That's
I don't
what mine
use
is.
Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah, sport ball. Yeah.
I also just blew my kid's brain. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, what did you do?
What?
Look at his emoji in the chat.
What? Hold on. This is a joke. CIA,
Yeah,
don't listen in.
I
Don't listen.
melted his brain.
Okay, yeah, definitely rephrase that because you
Yeah,
either
it
sounded
sounded like you just blasted a load in
No.
his brain.
no,
Like,
whoa. I didn't take it
Whoa.
like that. I took it as like a
Yeah.
Like,
that's even worse.
right.
That one.
Saucy Baka,
Okay,
and you
we-
wonder
oh,
why
I
we
hate it.
rip
We're
We're
on
done.
you.
Canceled. We're
We-
canceled.
I hate it
Guys,
here.
guys,
Anyways,
You wonder why we rip on you, and
Let's
then
learn-
you
hold on, let's
make
learn
a
for a second here.
Freudian slip
let's,
like
let's
that.
please stop doing points, especially now that it's reorganized. None of it works, George. You keep doing the wrong way.
Like, oh,
no, I don't. I'm pointing at you.
no, you're not. You're putting it in the middle.
Yeah, it's
That way
weird.
is him.
There's
That's
a
Rob.
big ass black bar in the
That's
middle.
you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's right above you. Point up.
Dude,
You're above me.
You have to look at the stream, not the program we're
Yeah,
using.
you're-
The stream says Derek is above me, and you, head goon, other Derek, is in my top right. Fuck off.
Right,
This
I
is
know,
how
but
it
you're
ends.
pointing wrong. Look, I'm gonna call it there, guys. We've had
All
our
right,
fun.
guys. Thanks for
Hold
watching.
on. Oh wait, I don't have the outro. Yeah, you're gonna have to call us out.
Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We're Goons, Games, and Gear. I'm your host, Derek and Derek. That's Rob and George. Follow them wherever they are. I don't know. Follow us,
Donus
though.
on Twitter. On
Yeah,
I
there
Twitter.
you
hate
go.
it here.
George doesn't do Twitter, I don't think. But anyway, we have
Rob.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube,
Rob, blow a kiss.
Kick, TikTok. Comment down below what your favorite color is. We don't get that enough, but I want it. We're gonna play Gang Beast after this for anybody watching, so you could come hang out with us then.
Glad to
Rate us
finish you
5
off there, man.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. I guess that's it. All right. Anyway,
Yeah. Have a good one, guys.
bye bye.
Bye bye.
Take care.